Hello everybody, we'll be doing a quick tutorial on making the upside down park with a portal, just like on my other channel where I show the park with the portal just like this. We'll be making this today in After Effects. It takes After Effects, a couple different stock footages, and a park that I took a video of. Now we're going to go into After Effects, Project, right click, Import File, highlight them all, hit open. Now take the park, put it in the new composition, and plus all these files will be included in the video description and links to Dropbox. Now right click, new adjustment layer. This will change the adjustment for the color correction that we're about to do. Lumetri color, click that. Curves. Take that all the way down to make it real dark. Now click on blue. Bring the blues up, because that's the upside down has its look of the blue. That's the real upside down look. It's that dark bluish tint that's creepy. So we're gonna replicate that by playing with the curves like that. Okay, that's fair enough. That's a good enough upside down for now. Now we're going to go to new solid. We're gonna make a cloud, just like the cloud you saw launch above the portal. Now resize it down. Doesn't matter what size right now. Now type in radial blur. Put it on the solid. Make sure everything you do is below the adjustment layer, because if it's not, you're not going to get any color correction coming through. Make this like a lot. Radial blur. Now we're going to do a Gaussian blur. Do both. Gaussian blur. Gotta do both. Gives it the real effect. Now we're gonna crank this up. Makes it, now it's looking more like a cloud. Now we're gonna play with the transparency, this transformation, and a few other things, and then we can get a real cloud look with not much work. So we're gonna make it a little more blurry, but it looks kind of square. Put that in the sky. Make it less blurry a little bit because it's up there. Now we have that. Now we're going to go to project. Now we're going to pull down the black portal. Make sure it's under the adjustment layer and underneath the white solid. Now we're going to scrub through to see where the portal gets placed. Okay. Right click. Blending mode. Screen. Or you could hit add, whatever you want to do. Add gives a more of a brighter look to it. But I'm going for more realistic. Now I'm going to make this a 3D layer by clicking the box. Now I'm going to go to Z rotation. Flip it upside down. Like that. Now I'm going to go to scale, typing S. Scale it down. Now I'm going to move it into position. Click the white solid, move that up. Now click the portal, move that up. Like that. Now we're going to go to rotation, Y rotation, rotate it to the right a little bit to make it look like it's on its side. Like that, the same angle as the swing, so that it looks realistic. Now we'll scrub through it real quick and see how it looks. Alright, we need to move this portal down a little bit. I'm going to do a different blending mode. Let's try add. There we go. Now I'm going to go to opacity. So O for... No. I'm going to go down here. Opacity. Tone that down a lot. Because since we're doing add, the add function, you can turn that down a lot. And you'll still get a desirable effect. Now type S for scale. Scale it down a little bit more. Now we'll position it up in the cloud. Let's put it over the cloud. No, under. And then we can make the cloud more transparent. Effects. Transform. Opacity. Let's tone that down. Okay. Now at the beginning, we're going to have the cloud. We're going to animate the cloud. So we're going to make the opacity the same. But we're going to make the scale super small, where it's not even visible. Like that. Make a stopwatch. Now move it up. Back a frame. We need to move a few frames up. But not before the bolt here strikes the portal. So you got to make another key stop there. Now here, where it's opening, you're going to blow the scale up. Like that. So now you have an animation where the cloud grows with the portal. Actually, I need to adjust the scaling on it and the opacity. So when we get back to there, I'm going to lower the opacity to 0. Make a stopwatch. Here. Make a tick. Then here. Make it full opacity to 100%. Like that. Now we should get a desired effect. And what we can do, we can add a strobe light to that cloud to give it a pulsating look. So we're going to go strobe light, put that on the white solid. Now we're going to go to strobe light, strobe color. Okay, that's the one color. Blend with original. Take that up a bit. Like that. Now strobe duration 0.005. .001. So make it all 0.001. Like that, so it pulses. See, it pulse. It made the light pulse, then get dim, like that. Okay. Now we're done with that. Go back to project. So now that animates. Let's see if it closes. No, we have to make it close. So once the portal's open, go to just a frame before it closes. So right for me. Right here, you see the effects here. Now we're gonna make a tick for scale on the cloud. So we're gonna tick scale and tick opacity. Now we're gonna skip together 2 more frames. Now we're going to put that down to 0. And opacity down to 0. Like that. Now we have an animated cloud with a portal. Now let's add the upside down features of those snowflakes or dust that collects in the upside down. That's where we get the black swirly dust stock footage particle effect. That is a freebie that I'll give you. Put it underneath the white solid. Now you will right click it and hit a blending mode. Make sure you hit add for this one. Like that. Now go down and go to transform, opacity, make it less. Put it above the adjustment layer so you could add curves to them. Typing in curves. Put it on those. Like that. Type scale. It's 4K, so I need to scale it down. Now make it a 3D object like I did. Now hit P for position. Rotation. Y rotation. Put it like that. Move it over. This will give it that three-dimensional look of the swirling dust. Now we're going to duplicate this, Command D or Control D. Now we're going to go to rotation, Y rotation, rotate that this way. Now move it over. This will give it that three-dimensional look to it. Now scale it down. Scale it to it. This is 4K, so it may take you a while to render. For me, I have an older Mac Pro, so it's not treating it really nicely. So just be patient with it if you have to. Like that. Then command duplicate it once, and then bring it in again once more time from the project. Put it under the adjustment layer. Right click, blending mode, add. Now I'll make it scaled down. Like that. Now I'm going to go to opacity. Turn that down. Turn the opacity on them all down. Actually, sorry about that. I made a mistake. Honest mistakes. We all make them. As Bob Ross would say, no accidents, just happy mistakes. So what you want to do is take the swirling dust in blending mode and go to screen. I had add before. Now it's really like the upside down. Now we're going to go to scale. Scale that down a bit until it fits. Now we're going to duplicate it. Duplicate it. Now we're going to put R for rotation. Make it a 3D object. Go to Y rotation. Put one like that. Move it over, give it that depth of field look to it. Now we're gonna go to for swirly dust. Command D for duplication. Put that right there. Hit R for rotation. Scale. Put it here, Command D, put another one over here as fit. Put it as fit, whatever you feel like you want to do for the upside down swirly dust. But that's what I'm going to do. Keep it like that. Go to the adjustment layer. Go to effects. Maybe tone up the white a little bit. Give it a little brighter look. Like that. Like that. Go to white solid. Let's make it a little smaller. So we're going to scale. Like that. Like that. Okay. Now that's your upside down park I made. So now we'll play it through real quick. It's not going to play super smooth. I'm screen sharing. But you get the idea. The portal opens, there's the upside down dust, and there's a park with a portal and a cloud. That is the tutorial. Now just save your file by going to save as. I'm not going to save it because I already have another version of this that's been done before.